everyone, it's Mary Beth. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got these two tray molds. They're new to me and I liked them because I liked the size and the shape of them, and I liked the edging around them. I thought they were kind of cool looking. So here are the two trays. I think they take about 7-ish ounces, but I'm probably going to make 8 ounces each just to be safe. What I want to do with these trays is, for this one, I want to cut out this cute mushroom little scene and butterfly and probably a fairy and put it after we take it out. That's what I want to put on there. So that's kind of the color scheme I'm going with. So I chose Rolio Electric Blue, Rolio Lilac, and then Diancapore's Buttercream. I figured that these three colors would kind of go nice with it. We're hoping anyway. So that's for this tray. For this tray, I wanted to use this UV DTF sticker and kind of cut the mushroom and the little girls out right there and put it on. I thought that would be cute. And I'm going to try to pull out this purpley color with the Supernova by Diancapore's. And then I'm going to use white by Let's Resin and hope for the best on that one. So that is the plan. So let me set these aside, as we will not need these until after they're cured. We'll move our molds out of the way. So I'm going to be mixing up 16 ounces of resin, and I'm going to be using the Let's Resin 1-to-1, part A and part B for this pour today. And I'll be using the Let's Resin mixer, not the mini mixer, the larger mixer where you use this cup. So let me get my resin going, and then we'll be back to get the mica powders ready. Okay, so gonna go ahead and put my mica powder in my cups here. What did I say I'm doing? So 4 ounces for each one of these colors, for the white and the Supernova. And we'll get the white in there also real quick here. Just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. And then we will take a little bit of 99.9% alcohol and dilute our mica powder, or dissolve it. That way, when I pour my resin, which is mixing right now, in here, it'll already be dissolved, so we will not have any unmixed mica powder. So it's just helpful little tidbit there. And I have the other three mica powders, I'll do the same thing to those as well. And then I'm going to run everything through the bubble remover, and then we'll be back to pour. Okay, we got all the resins. So here's our white and Supernova. Set those aside. And then we've got our 3 colors for the other tray, which I don't remember what they're called. I know this is buttercream, but I unfortunately don't. Electric blue maybe, and I put them away. Can't remember what this purple color. Lilac. I think it's called lilac. Boy, we'll see. Anyway, it's been close to a half an hour. Which one was I going to do? Oh, yeah. This is the one that I'm doing the 3 colors in. All right. So let me just squirt my tray with some 99.9% alcohol. Make sure it gets in all those grooves. We will start with buttercream. Just wondering how I want to do it. Yeah, I guess we'll just go this way. Like so. And then our purple color. And then the blue. Okay. And we'll just continue this pattern. I think they look pretty together. What do you think? I'm hoping that they go well with the sticker that I picked out. That blue is really pretty. I don't know if I mentioned I got both of these trays off Amazon, so I will make sure and list that in my description box in case you're interested in the trays. All right, I think we're pretty well domed. Beautiful. Okay, get our other tray ready. I'm going to slide this one on over. Slide this one here, get some alcohol. Get around all those ridges. You know, I should have taken a dotting tool and went around it. I forgot. We'll make sure and do it on this one. Got our white. My resin's starting to get warm. That's okay. Pretty. So before I forget, let me first clean my hand here. And I'm going to grab a dotting tool. Where's my dotting tool that I want? Here it is. And let's just, because there's a lot of ridges, you know? There's a bubble. Okay. Okay, I don't remember where I left off. That's okay. Kind of getting eye level here because I think we're getting close to being domed. Ooh, that's really close. Maybe just a tidbit more. There we go. I think that's good. Go ahead and clean off my edge. All right. Looking good. Well, actually, I think I have a little bit of overpour. I probably shouldn't have put that last amount in. I'm going to continue to clean this up, watch for bubbles. Then I'll probably turn my heat mat on and we will let both of these cure and then we will be back. Okay, we are back to demold. It's the next day, actually. It was pretty late last night, so they are good and ready. Move this out of the way. All right, we'll start with this larger one. I'm excited to see the sides. I like that the sides are ridged. Ooh, I do have a little bit of... This was the one I had some overpour on that I had to fiddle around with. Luckily, it's not too bad. Okay, good. Good deal. Oh, that's pretty. Let me get the mold out of the way. Oh, that looks good. What do you think? There's the sides and there's the bottom. Okay. And the sticker that's going in this one, I think is this one. I think. I'm trying to remember. Okay. And then let's demold this one right here. I like these molds. Ooh, I'm going to like this one. Oh, I'm going to love this one. Oh, it's so cute. Look at all those fun colors. Look at the sides. Very, very pretty. Oh, I love it. And I think it goes really well. I think that buttercream was the perfect color to use with the, to kind of bring out that of the mushroom. Okay. Very cute. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to carefully cut around my mushroom first. And then we can always cut butterflies and other stuff to put on here that we want. Do I want the strawberry? I don't think I want the strawberry. I think I'm going to cut around it. I can always add it if I want it. Huh. Let me figure this out. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just kind of measuring like what I had here. It's kind of hard because I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want on here. But like I said, I can always cut pieces and add them, which I probably will. All right, let's see how this looks. So we've got, there's just the mushroom, right? And then I definitely want a fairy. I think I want her. Let me cut her closer so she fits better in my tray. And her little butterfly and flower. So we're going to put her right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then I think I want that butterfly over here. So I'm just cutting the little butterfly out. And then you could like make coasters or whatever and use all these little pieces, these, like there's fairies, other fairies and stuff. There's a cute fairy on a mushroom right there. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do with these. Okay, I think I like that. So like she's walking towards the cool mushroom and we got the butterfly over here. What do you think? I think that's what we're going to do for that one. Let me set this aside for just a moment so I can get the other one cut and then we'll put them on. So this one, okay, I want her. So it's going to go around and around. I want even this little mushroom. I want her and the mushroom that's growing out of the mushroom like that. Okay, I got a plan. They're kind of close together, so it's kind of hard, you know. You got to really watch what you're doing when you're cutting it. Let me cut that piece off first. I'll keep these little butterflies on there. They're cute. Okay. Let's see how that is going to fit. Super cute. I'm going to cut this down a little bit closer. Okay, better. Yeah. I mean, I know this is straight across and it's a roundish tray, but that's okay. I think it's going to look cute, even though it's kind of like in the middle. It'll be fine. I do need to cut this just slightly. Not a problem, but it'll fit better if I do that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's get this one off first. Hopefully all these pieces are attached together. Sometimes I found, it depends on which UV DTF sticker you get. They're not all made the same, and pieces will come off separately, and I don't like that. I want it to be all one, you know, and that's not even coming off. So here we go. Okay, good. They're all coming off together. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Oh, do a good job, Mary Beth. Do a good job. You can do it. There we go. And I'm just rubbing it down. You could use like a credit card or a Cricut scraper or something, you know, which I just don't happen to have one handy right in front of me. Then we'll want to peel up the top part if I can get a good handle on it. Oh, come on. I just need a little bit of it. Did I get that part? Okay. Yeah. Good deal. All right. Oh, super cute. What do you think? There it is. It's so cute. I think it's adorable. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I think that's a good enough scene for this tray. All right, then we've got this one. And we're going to do the same exact thing. I think what I'll do is put you on a fast forward.
I wanted to know what it's like to drive down Sunset Boulevard with you. And I just want to take one more bite of everything and every avenue. Like cold drinks, summer night. Let's get a little too drunk. Are you down? 'Cause I just got to know. Take a look at all the shining lights. Nothing beats that view. Will you meet me on the floor tonight? And it's California. I couldn't have warned you.
Okay. I don't know if you saw, but there was a teeny little piece that ripped off right there. And you can kind of tell. Plus her little shoe ripped off. I had to put that one back on too. So you just have to push it back on. So be careful when you're pulling them off. But I think the top coat, it's going to be perfect. We'll put a little crushed crystal in it. You're not going to be able to tell. So there is that one and there's that one. So I'm going to mix up a little bit of resin and we'll be back to do our top coat. Okay, I mixed up way too much. I mixed up 3 ounces, maybe even a little bit more, but that's okay. I need to fill up the rest of this. Teddy bear has, oh my gosh, this was from a long time ago. What does it have in there? Haley's Comet, I think. I need to finish filling that, and yeah, there's always stuff I can pour. I'm going to put, look at this, is already flying around. I haven't even touched it. That's crazy, but I'm only going to put a very, 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 very little teeny bit in here. Like that's plenty because I don't know how there's some already on my stick. But anyway, and I'm going to stir it around I'll show it to you in a second. And then I'm not using tabletop. I could have used tabletop or fast cure. I'm just using the regular epoxy 1-to-1, and I'll set this on a table and just let it cure naturally is what I'm going to do. But yeah, you can kind of see there's some crushed crystal. I don't know if you can tell or not. But let me run it through the bubble remover, and then we'll be back and we will top coat our trays. Okay, we've got our resin mixed up with a little bit of crushed crystal. And yeah, let's do this, shall we? So I'm just going to pour a little bit kind of in the middle here. Let it flow out. That's probably good. I'm just going to let it flow for a second. And then I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to help it. Just go to the edge, and you may not be able to see on the camera, but I can see where the resin is flowing pretty easily, and so I can just kind of follow it around. Oopsie daisy, I need a little bit more over here. Oh, this is going to be so cute. I do need a little bit more. Kind of finish that up. Okay, get that. I have a couple spots that need some resin, so I'm just trying to get them taken care of. Again, it's probably really difficult to see what I'm doing in camera, but I'm just flowing the resin around the bottom of the tray until it all meets up. Fill in that little hole. And yeah, just double checking it. Oh, there's this little teeny spot here that doesn't have any resin. I just want to make sure that gets... Boy, it just doesn't want to cover. Let me do it this way. There we go. Now it's all covered. Okay. I will look out for any bubbles. I'm not seeing any. But just in case, we'll spray it. And then we'll... Oh my gosh, that's going to be so cute when it's done. I mean, it's pretty much done. You know I'm going to finish it off. So, but let me set that aside. It needs to cure. And then let's do this one. Same exact process. So we'll just kind of fill up in the middle first here. And I used about 2 ounces total. Just gonna go around. There we go. That one filled up nicely. We got just a little bit of sparkle. I can't tell if it's showing through on camera, but those stickers just look so good under resin. Like it looks like we painted it on there or something, you know? Okay, so we'll set both these aside to cure. I have enough to finish filling my cute little bear here from, gosh, I don't even know when. I could have probably put some alcohol ink in there. Oh, well, he'll have a clear crushed crystal bottom. We'll just set him aside to cure on his own. And then I got barely anything left. I started filling up. My snail is full. Maybe we'll unmold this when we come back for the... Actually, let's unmold this now. Let me pour the extra in these hands. Let me do that really quick. And then let's unmold our snail and we can finish our snail off. How exciting. I love drip molds. I just think they're so fun. Okay, there is that one. Let me clean off my spatula real quick here. All right, set my hands to the side and let's unmold our snail. It is ready. How exciting, I almost forgot about it. The last snail I did was so cute. Hopefully this one is too. This one has inclusions in it. Oh, I gotta clean this mold. Let me pull it a little closer to me. Sorry about that. But the head's a little awkward. There we go. Oh my gosh. She is a cutie. Hold on and I'll show you. I just gotta get my mold back real quick here. Oh, I gotta clean this mold before we use this one again. Okay. Oh, look up here. She's got some sequence mix in her little eyes. Look at her cute face is like a glittery pink. She's got some more sequence mix in her. Several layers, a couple layers. Oh, how cute. What do you think of the snail? We'll have to finish her off. She's so cute. Look at the inside. Oh, I like her. Okay, well, we'll finish the snail off. I'll finish off the trays and we'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. Here's our drip jar or drip mold, whatever. It's the snail. She turned out so super cute. Put little eyes on her, painted her lips pink, and just put some rhinestones around the top here and then, of course, around her shell portion. And she's cute. What do you think? I think this snail is so adorable. Okay, here is this tray. All I did, of course, remember we did the top coat, which I think turned out really nice. I love the little crushed crystal in there. And I just took some AB rhinestones and put them in each little groovy thing around the edge. So I think that turned out really cute. And then for this tray, I did the same thing. Of course, we got our top coat with crushed crystal. I did the same thing with just plain diamond rhinestones. But I also, oh, there's an extra rhinestone. Let me get that out. Whoopsie. I also put rhinestones around the edge inside the tray, which I think looks really cute. I like that look. I didn't do it in here only because I would be covering up her little foot, and I didn't want to cover up her foot way down there at the bottom. So that's why I didn't do it on that one. I just did it on this one. But I think they're both very cute little fairy trays. What do you think? I like them. I like them a lot. I really like these trays with the ridged edges. And of course, I did just softly sand. There wasn't much to do. Both of the trays on the bottom. And I used my resin restore, as I always do. So yeah, so thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed these projects. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And I would love to have you join my little YouTube family by hitting that subscribe button. Feel free to email me. My email is listed in the description box. So if you are interested in any of my demos or would like to place a custom order, I'd be happy to do so. And also there are a bunch of discount codes in the description box. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for your time. Bye.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do.